Okay, another tech tool I'm going to look at today is Flipgrid. Flipgrid. Again, signing in is pretty easy. They're asking you about password, the age of the learner, if you're an educator, obviously, and then your area of subject or expertise. I am going to do the educator login so you can see kind of what's going on here. It's a fairly new tool for me. I started it a few weeks ago, and my students have done a few different activities with it. So I'll show you an example. This is my kind of beginning video. It's kind of like an entrance ticket into Percents. I did it before Percents was started, and I started with a quick video which basically says what this says, which is record a quick video of you explaining what you know about Percents. You can also show or explain something about Percents in real life. If you do, be sure to explain what it is and where you are. Remember to start off with your name. So I have a video.
Hey, this is Mrs. Kalanicky. What do you know about Percents? I want you to record a short video.
So there we go, I'm explaining, and then there's a photo of the video. And then as you see, a few students have already shared, and there was one student that really liked to share. So I was able to kind of go through and look through them, and some of their videos are active and some of them are not active, but at this time this topic is no longer active. There is one that is active, which was my Percents lab. So this was a tic-tac-toe option in our lab class when we have math every other day just for lab. And this is completing a Flipgrid, and the students were given an index card and had to explain either the first step of a question, or after some of the work was done, a second step to a separate question. And then my students were able to answer it. I'm actually going to show you what it looks like from the other side. So as a student, I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like. So when you go to Flipgrid, come on. When you go to Flipgrid, it will just ask you for a code, which it said on my teacher dashboard. So I can give this to students, and then for my students, and to aid in their privacy, I gave them a password to unlock it. So now they were able to unlock it. They could then see each other's, and they could record one themselves. So this is all of my students. Again, after they record the video, it plays the video back for them. It allows them an opportunity to take a selfie, which will be their cover shot, and then they can even decorate it with emojis or draw on it like the student did. And again, so to record a video, all you're going to do is you're going to hit the plus sign right here. For the school provided laptops, especially the ones we have at middle school, they actually do have webcams. So you can enable those on the camera. Let's see if my webcam will actually open up. Oh, it does. Hey, everybody. So basically what you're going to do is, what your student's going to do is going to hit record. It will give them a 3-second timer. They will record the video, talking, showing, whatever it is they want to show. And then at the end of the video, they're going to hit pause. Typically the videos last about 1.5 minutes. So you can see the countdown timer right there. Once they're done, you can hit pause. They're going to hit the next button. They will record the video, talking, showing, whatever it is they want to show. And then at the end, if they're happy with that video, they're going to hit next. And then here comes the selfie. So I guess I'll try to pose a little bit. It's very hard. Typically, I try to take the photo for them while they're looking at the camera because it's very hard for them. So there we go. Then the fun part, the emojis. They love it. They love emojis. So give them time to decorate. Even at the beginning, when they're just learning a tool like this, it's really kind of important to give them some time to play around with it. So there you go. Getting ready for snowboard season. Let's put that in the back. And I'm ready to go. Here we go. Then when I tell them, when they're in terms of uploading the video, I usually just tell them to put their first name and their last initial. Again, for privacy reasons, not that anyone's going to be able to access their information, but just for that. If a student wants feedback, or if you want to give a student feedback, you would have to have them provide their email address. Otherwise, that's optional. Title and the link are optional, and then you hit submit video, and then you're done. Notice it shows up right away on the Flipgrid. Now, if I wanted to make a new one, they will record the video, talking. This is how you watch it. There's also emojis for like likes or, you know, other things. And the key to these emojis are actually on the Padlet that we have. So I'm going to go back just because I want to get to my teacher dashboard and show you kind of how to just make a new, so once you make a grid, for free users you only get one grid, so you just add topics to it. You have the option to title your, topic. You have to choose the response time. You either get 15 seconds or a minute and a half if you have a free account. Otherwise, if you pay for it, you have more options. I would highly recommend clicking on this, which is response moderation. Responses are moderated, which means that me as the teacher, I must approve them before they're visible to other students, which I like to do, especially when they're starting out, in case students are students and do, you know, not so great things. And then you can have your topic description or question. Your topic status would be active. You can set a freeze date. I typically just leave it, and then if I want to make it inactive at any time, I can do that at any time. As you saw on one of my videos, my percent video, I had a video recorded at the beginning. You could also upload a video that you've already made, add a video from YouTube, upload an image, a GIF, or an emoji, and then any topics, like if you had a handout or something that would go with it as well, that you could do right here. Response, you can have the students, you know, add stickers or drawings, or you could do none if you feel like that's, you know, too much for them. Again, for Flipgrid Classroom, which is the upgraded version, students can actually reply to other students, which could be something that could be interesting, but you could also just leave, you know, do it old-fashioned way and leave a paper for the students to reflect on others, or give compliments to others. You could also require emails, but I don't. You could provide emoji reactions or just likes. Likes or not likes, and then the links can be public, and then the response title allows students to add a title if they want, and then you can provide basic feedback, but again, you can only do that if the students have left an email address. So really quick intro into Flipgrid. I hope I gave you much information. We're going to move to the Padlet so that you can give some opinions about what you think about Flipgrid, and if you can think of any good applications. Can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with. All right, take care. Bye.